Thanks for joining us on Tissue World Television. I'm Michael Jackson, interviewing, as we have been throughout the course of day 2 here at Tissue World in Milan, the speakers who've presented some really amazing papers at our technical conference day. Our next panelist joining us for discussion is Ben Drummond from Spraying Systems based over in the USA. Ben's just been presenting a paper on transfer efficiencies on high-speed moving webs. Hope I got that right.
That's correct, yeah.
Wow, transfer efficiencies, high-speed moving webs. Tell me what the issues are and then what you talked about on your paper, if you will.
So in the paper industry, especially in tissue, there's the webs that are moving are extremely high speeds, and that entrains some air and pulls that along. So any spray application needs their droplets to actually penetrate through that moving air barrier to actually attach to the surface. So our research was being done to start to quantify how many of those droplets actually make it through and attach to the moving web, and how much end on equipment or on the catwalks and become health hazards.
Brilliant. So you did a full study on this over in the US?
Yes, we started a study and we learned quite a bit on it, but we're not as far as we'd like to be, and we want to continue this paper. We think it's a good topic that paper makers could learn a lot from, so we're going to continue and keep going.
Obviously, transfer efficiencies are an important part of any process involving tissue or paper in its own regard as well.
Yeah, and it's also an expense. You know, a paper maker has purchased the chemistry, and it's an operating cost. If that chemistry is ending up on equipment, it's not ending up on the paper. So it's an added cost, and they're operating at a higher expense than they need to be.
What does the end of the journey look like for you and your organization then when the study's complete?
I think it would be being able to talk to a paper maker, see what they're spraying, and then be able to provide concrete recommendations saying, if you changed your spray height, you could increase your transfer efficiency 10%, or if you moved it to this position, 20%. So being able to really provide those recommendations and have the data and the numbers to back it up is the end goal for us.
Now, I'm aware that that's what you presented at conference today, and well received from what I hear from the delegates. Your company also has an exhibition booth here at Tissue World as well. What are you doing in the booth?
We have quite a bit of our products. So we have some of these spray nozzles that actually can be controlled with their flow rates controlled by some moving components. We have some of our tank wash equipment that clean stock chests or even tissue machines. A lot of moving equipment that I think really attracts attention, and that could be helpful to tissue makers.
Brilliant. So from Spraying Systems perspective then, I guess a Tissue World is really the place to be.
Yes.
Have you found a good audience here and a responsive audience?
Yes. I think those demos always attract attention, and the level of people that we're talking to here are extremely high, and they're great people to make contacts with.
Fantastic. Well, I wish you much success tomorrow on day 3. Well done on your paper as well. I think got a lot of people scratching their heads and thinking, which is always a good thing.
Yeah.
And come on back when the paper's complete, the study's done, we'll find out even more about
that would be
about
great.
Transfer efficiencies.
That would be great, yeah.
Ben Drummond, thank you very much indeed,
Thank you.
sir. What a pleasure to have you with us on Tissue World TV.
Thanks.
Thank you.